This is the dream image. Couldn't you dream a nicer image? No, because that would be image too. It's not about the image, it's about who is seeing it. Who is seeing? It's not about what is seen. The dream is not real. Whatever happens, it's not real. It doesn't even exist. You don't exist as dreamt object. And because you think you are this, you are in big trouble. All the world is fighting to get out of the trouble, but they fight in the trouble. Instead of getting out and overlooking it, no, they are in the trouble and they start to fight in the trouble to change the trouble, which does not work because trouble is trouble. Dream is trouble. It's not true. Whatever takes place, be it something you think nice or be it something you find it, don't like it at all, or I hate it, I'm afraid, all takes place in this bag of trouble which we call dream, which we call I. I am. But you are sinking away in the deep shit of the dream. It's not real. Why worry? This is seen and understood and known by a big, great beingness, overlooking all, the great dreamer. The one dreaming is not the dream. When you lay in your bed and you dream of being chased by a wild animal, you are laying in your bed, in the bedroom with the curtains closed and silent surroundings in the night. You are safe in your house, the doors are locked, but you are chased by an animal that wants to eat you. So what is true? There's nothing true about it. It's not real. And this whole world, this whole life we're living in, every morning again and again and again, we come out of our reality in the dream of the person that is in the day, in the filth, doing things, wanting things, comparing things, judging things, wanting to change things. It is always not good. We are not satisfied. But as you see it as a dream of your own self, you are not this what is seen. It comes out of you, but you are not that. You are that which sees. Stop. That's enough. That will make your life totally different. It doesn't matter what is in the dream. You know it's a dream. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. And if you cannot do it, you will be taught to learn. A soft, gentle push or a hard blow, but you will get out of your dream. You will be awake. This is spoken by the awakened one. It's not a dream speaking. It's the awakened soul speaking to the one caught in the dream. So, or you stay in your dream and you accept, just like it is just a story coming by, or you wake up can see it there, passing by. It's always passing by. And you, the seer, are eternal, the witness. That's the happy state that you are. Eternal witness. Of course we do. We react in daily life, in the dream world where we are. You cannot say to yourself, oh, it's not real, and don't run away when there's a dog coming behind you, or doing something to protect yourself, because although it's dream, you have to follow the images that appear. If not, you would not live long. Although it's not real, you would not be able to finish the school that you have to finish to find out what you are. We are a silent awareness, but to know that, to realize that, we start to move in a dream world with all kinds of appearances. If we would not react in that dream world, we would never experience that we are not that person in the dream, that separated one. So we have to act as a separated one. And if you don't react when there is a car coming towards you and you don't go aside, or you don't run away when there's an animal behind you, or some simple things. If somebody robs you and you don't try to find the police that has to work and get your money back, or whatever can happen, you have to react. Because if somebody comes at you and wants to hurt you, and you just say, oh, it's just a dream, hit me, well, that hit me will also appear in the dream, and you will have a chungoon. So that all is in the dream, but we cannot get out, because we are dream persons, we are dreamt objects. Some people say, oh, it's just a dream and you have to do nothing. No, they are not realized. Because when you really are a realized being, you do act in the dream as if it is real. You know it is not real, but you don't try to get out because you know you are not in it. So this being here is a dreamt form of the reality that is inside. But reality inside doesn't know anything, there's nothing going by, nothing happening. So it is a pure silent being, but it doesn't know and experience that silence. It pretends it starts to move, and in the movement you as object move along with all the things that happen. If people say, oh, it's not real, you don't have to do anything, there's nothing to reach, they are right, but still they are themselves in the dream, otherwise they wouldn't speak. They know they have to do something to reach the self, the silence. If silence goes out, it makes noise and movements, and then it realizes it has to stop making this noise, let things happen, and then the silence is there while there is movement. Then there's realization, knowing what you are and still going on. You cannot do anything. It's just coming by. It is happening in the imagination of the one inside. And because you are imagination, you cannot get out. Because you are not a reality. So you cannot act as if you were not there, because you feel it. If you have a wound or an accident, you go to the doctor. You cannot say, it's not real, just let me bleed to death. No, That is no realized being does act like that. No. They are aware of their play. That's all. Be aware that it is a play, but you have to play on. And you have to get out by experiences. Make it very clear for myself. There's the ego and there is the existence. And the ego says that it is not allowed, and then the existence of your being as human thinks it is not allowed. But you cannot swipe yourself away. You can swipe your ego away from the higher point of view, not from the ego point. But it looks as if the ego does not allow the human to exist, and then you get crazy because you are born. Although all of it is a dream, you still exist in this dream. And in this dream, you are there, but your ego is not. So that's the point. The ego wants to rule, but you don't allow it. You are kind and good for everybody, warm heart, and then the ego says that you are not allowed to exist. But that is nonsense. Of course you exist. And that's what Baba says. The life is for the joy of the Lord. This is the play. The play of his dream. It is for his joy. And when you have no ego, there is the goodness in you. And the goodness can enjoy life. And the ego says, it's not good, you should not be here, you blah, blah, blah. So that's what ego does, it makes you sick. Don't listen to the ego anymore, but just enjoy what life brings every day. It's so simple. Enjoy your meal, enjoy the walk outside, enjoy the movies, enjoy the things that appear. But when the ego gets in beingness, it always says it must have this and it wants that and this is not good. That's what ego does, making trouble. But you just live your life. You are born, so-called, and you will die, so-called. But in the meantime, in this dream, enjoy it. And don't listen to this stupid mind that says that you are not allowed to be here because it is not real. Even if it is not real, the play is there, and then enjoy the play. Okay, that's it. No mind, no ego, but you are there. Enjoy yourself. If I don't even choose my own life because I have no ego that wants something, how can I make mistakes? There's nothing wrong. They put me on earth, I'm born, and I live my life because that's the way God has planned it. And my ego can start saying, you should not live, it's not true, blah, 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 and make me crazy. But it's finished, you stupid ego. I spit on you. You know, that's what doesn't exist, the ego. I do. My form is here, my feelings, my emotions, and they appear in the dream of God. It is God's doing, not me. It is up to Him what happens. Hmm? It's not my doing. So I don't ever make mistakes. I leave it to God. Thank you.